G'day everyone, Dan here. Welcome to North Queensland Barbecue and Brewing. The last few days we've been at Pandanus Park here, the Veterans Retreat up on Cape York Peninsula. We've been here for 4 or 5 days, so the next video footage that's coming up will all be of this this lovely place here. So I've done a little bit of footage of the road coming in and the crossings and everything, so hopefully it just gives you a bit of an idea. When I was searching for YouTube videos on here, I found Calpal Crossing, but there wasn't much on Pandanus itself, so just give you a bit of an idea what the country's like here and everything. And yeah, it's been a really good stay. So they've got a website, www.pandanuspark.com.au, I believe it is. I'll put that down below, and yeah, hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea what Pandanus is like if you're looking at coming here. So behind me here is Calpal Crossing, and I've kind of been interested to see what this is like to cross, because I've got to cross this to get across into Cape Melville National Park, I believe it is, to get into Pandanus Park, the Veterans Retreat here. So yeah, I've sort of been pretty keen to have a look at this crossing and see what it's like. There's crocodiles inhabit this area, so I'm not really keen to go too close. They say to keep to, basically it takes a sharp turn to the left, and basically you can see where the water's cascading over the edge of the causeway there. There's a concrete causeway, so yeah, we're about to tackle this and cross the river. So yeah, we'll do some video footage of that, but this is the main river crossing we're doing on this trip. Just a bit better footage from, I managed to get up on a tree to have a look, so that's a bit better footage of this river crossing here. It doesn't look too deep, and the water's fairly clear, so yeah, let's get in and get this done. So apparently that bump there is quite a substantial speed bump. Here we go, crossing the Normandy River, Calpal Crossing. It's good, you can actually see the base fairly well, so following that cascade to the left, but it's not too deep at all, which is good so far. I'm in low second, so I'm not trying to take this too hard. And then I believe you just go off to the side here. Here we go. Oh, nice and bumpy on this side. There's the crossing done there. Just coming into Calpal Station now. So there should be a homestead up here, and we turn right, I believe, through the homestead and then go through to Pandanus Park from there. So we're just trying to work this out ourselves, being our first trip into Pandanus Park. We wanted to go 4 years ago, but we didn't get a chance. So there's lagoons either side of us here. It's pretty spectacular country, and here we go. Here's the station here. So it's obviously a bit run down in places, and we've got to try to work out from now where we go, and I'm pretty sure we'll turn here to go to Pandanus Park. So
and there's a little sign that says Pandanus PP on it.
where do we go from here?
In between these two sheds, I think.
Those two sheds?
I think so.
I hope you're right.
Do you want to stop and I'll consult my map?
No, you're probably right. Alright, so we'll see how we go. We'll just keep driving, and there's a road down here, we believe, that we're going to hit, so hopefully we can turn right and go into Pandanus Park. So yeah, we've made it. It was about 11 or 12 kilometres past that homestead, and yeah, we sort of thought we followed the road for a while. You've got the sign, the little signs, you'll know them when you see them, that come in here. So yeah, now we're here and we'll go in. Got to obviously radio in here, it says Pandanus Park. So yeah, we'll do some more footage. We'll get through this creek crossing down here, and I'll obviously try to radio through when we get to the other side, but we'll just film this creek crossing because this looks like a pretty cool little low range creek crossing. So we'll just get through that, and yeah, we'll go into the park. We'll show you some more stuff from there.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see how we go with this.
It's got a radio.
It's pretty gnarly, so yeah, I'll radio in on the other side, it'll be right. An extra 50 metres, we'll film this. You see it's pretty rutted out, so we got the camper trailer, so I'm just sitting in literally low range first gear, just taking my time getting down here, so let's see where my wheels are going. I'm going to fall into something no doubt soon. And I'm not destroying my vehicle. I'm not four-wheel drive 24/7, or I've got a heap of sponsorship, so we'll just take it down this slope nice and easy. Nice little track. Hopefully this isn't too soft. That's the creek crossing. It's supposed to be dry according to their website. Obviously this has water in it because we're probably the very first, some of the first people to be coming through here. It's middle of June, so. Alright, see you. That's that creek crossing. So yeah, we'll come back when we're filming our camp setup. 22. So yeah, you got to sign in here when you get here. We just met some people. Sign in, so, and that pen doesn't work, so good thing I've got my own. But yeah, that memorial over there was built by 17 Construction, I believe. It could be wrong. It could have been 21. So good morning and welcome into Pandanus Park. It's just after 6:30 and the sun's just cracking over here, so it's actually quite a stunning place. Really beautiful place to be. So we've got our camp set up, but this is the bushland around. It's pretty thick scrub, and when you're coming in here you think you're lost, but yeah, we've got the river down here, and that's just really nice. I've got a few pots in. I've got a few cherubim already, so going to that, how I'm going to cook them up for the barbecue side of this channel instead of the camping side. But yeah, this is really nice. This is just the morning, so I'll do a bit of a walk around later on and just show you the scrub a little bit more, what you're going to expect here in Pandanus Park. So we've got our first fish here in Pandanus Park, and it's a bloody catfish. Mongrel thing, I'm going to get him off. I was hoping for a mundi fish. Got a few cherubim in the pot, so that's a good start. Anyway, get this thing off, get him back, get the small little prawn back on there and throw it back out. So we've got a bit of the local residents here at Pandanus Park here. Goanna just minding his own business. We were driving past, pretty cool creature. He'd be over a metre long, not by much, probably 1200 millimetres, but there you go. Just driving down to the RAP now and we've seen him. So yeah, here we have the sign-in book here for the Pandanus Park here, and this is their headquarters basically. What they call the headquarters, basically just a heap of sticks put together. Rubbish bin, looks like a toilet, the old honey pot there, saying the sign-in book's in there, in that there can. So the river here actually is quite pleasant. You've got obviously the old warning sign there, which we saw one last night. And here's the monument, the memorial here, so dedicated to all those who have served. Just to give you an idea, different people in memorial too, in honour of the Battle of Long Tan. Just different plaques all over the place here. It's quite an interesting little monument. So, and it's actually quite a privilege to be here. So yeah, this was done by 6 Engineer Support Regiment, probably 17 Construction Squadron, I believe. Here's the river down here, and it's quite a beautiful spot. This isn't indicative of the whole of the place. Like, the river's a lot deeper up there. You can actually see the bottom here. Caught 3 catfish. Haven't been able to get a barramundi so far, but this area here is actually pretty open. But where you go further deeper, where we're camping, it closes in a bit more. So, you know, we're lucky we've got a fair bit of solar panel here, solar power. So, and you can see over there that river's actually rushing. There's a bit of a rapid over there. So there was a boat that came down from the national park in here yesterday. So even though this side of Pandanus here is the war veteran side, up further, probably south, there is a national park campground, and yeah, civilians, just people were coming through. So, you know, everyone here is pretty good. We've left our stuff here. We've just been off to Princess Charlotte Bay for the day. and there's been people here that have been watching our stuff, so just be aware of that. Not everyone that comes in, you know, is obviously in this area is a veteran. There are civvies on the other side in the national park, and non-veterans that can access the park just via the river, and they're fishermen mainly. So anyway, it gives you a bit of a look at the headquarters element anyway, what they call the headquarters anyway of Pandanus Park. So here's another one of the, I don't know if you can see it, we'll zoom in if we can. The light's probably not doing us justice, but there's one of the other Pandanus Park locals. Crocodile. Saw him before I had the lights on. We've had our crab pots down there all night, or the cray pots, and I've got a fishing line in right here, so yeah, he's drifting past. I saw his eyes reflecting on me. You can still see him now, reflecting there. Anyway, yep, another Pandanus Park local. So here's just a bit of footage to give you a bit of a indication of what Pandanus Park is like inside the park itself. So we've got our camp set up down there, bit of a road track through from where the what they call the headquarters is. It'd be another campsite here, and you know, the roads, now that we've driven it a couple of times and a few people have come, they're starting to get a bit better. We're some of the first people here for the year, but these obviously get a little bit more worn down as the season progresses until the wet season hits and it closes up again and then overgrows. But yeah, you can see the what the country's like through here. You know, down near the headquarters, where they call the headquarters, is a bit more open, and once you leave there it closes up again. So there's more campsites further on down. This is the Normandy River, and this is most of the campsites are on the river that I've seen so far. I'd say if you want to camp off the river you can, but most people tend to camp on the river. So yeah, that's pretty much Pandanus Park. There's not really a great deal more I can show you of everything here. So we've really enjoyed the peace and quiet. You know, it is a bit of a trek to get here. Obviously the Normandy River crossing at Cal Power, go through the station, come here, and like there's probably 500, 600 metres away there's an old Vietnam veteran camped, and then back at the headquarters there's another Vietnam vet. There was a couple of younger guys, Afghan guys, that came through here, had a camp as well a few nights ago, and we had beers with them. They were pretty good. So, but yeah, being an ADF veterans retreat, so the website stipulates that you've got to be a war veteran, having done war-like service. And what we've discovered since being here, they've opened that up to ADF veterans. So the website's still a little bit outdated, but I think now and that's what we read when we were here, and the other people that have been coming in. But yeah, they're opening it up to ADF veterans. So if you're a veteran of the ADF, you don't need to have done war-like service to come here. As long as you've done, you know, time in the Army, Air Force or Navy, you can come and camp here. So yeah, if you like this video and like what we've done here, just with a bit of an overview of Pandanus Park, please like and subscribe. We'll do a few more, and until next time guys, take care.